Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, Jamaica Broilers, 88,000 shares approximately by a director on July 18th, 2022. The trend is your friend. It just continues in the Chicken King, Jamaica Broilers. Next up, we got Carreras Limited, board of directors, resignation and appointments here. We're seeing a resignation of director. That's Juan Carlos Restrepo Pediatra with effect from August 9th, 2022. Advisory of the appointment of Miss Verona Williamson to the board of directors as at the same date, August 9th, 2022. Next up tonight, we got Dolla Financial Services Limited. They just did their IPO, company being all the rage, IPO price or share price doing so well. The board has approved here to raise a further $1 billion Jamaican in a corporate bond. That's up to $1 billion Jamaican. Huge amount of funds here, something that could double their loan book size or even more. So financial advisory by the company Dolla, that at the meeting of the board of directors held on July 15th, 2022, just the other day, approval was granted for the company to raise up to $1 billion in bonds. The bonds are to be registered under the FSC, that's the Financial Services Commission, exempt distribution guidelines, and are to be issued in favor of accredited investors as defined in the guidelines or to investors participating via the minimum purchase amount exemption stated in the guidelines accordingly by the FSC. Now, Portland JSX Limited more than doubles their first quarter 2022 profit. Portland JSX led in this quarter by dividend income and net fair value gains, the majority net fair value gains. Portland JSX had a robust first quarter overall. Now, total income was $1.11 million US versus $708,000 year over year. That's the growth we're talking about there. Last up tonight, companies struggling a little bit on their core business here. Not to be, let's say unexpected, but a bit of a surprise overall. Blue Power Group Limited, they did that kind of re-imaging, the brand looking very powerful and everything, but the core business struggling here for the year end 2022. Of course, some of that, Caracom issues, Dominican soap in the market, a few other things, what they're saying, supply chain, raw material costs, and so forth. Let's get to the numbers. Revenue was slightly lower at Jamaican $526 million versus $533.9 million as at April 30th, 2022, year over year. So top line actually not growing with inflation, slightly lower. Now, the core business being lower was actually a loss of Jamaican $35 million before these other items. That's other income, gains on sale of investment property, of course, taxes, finance income, etc. Now, prior year before these items, BPOW, that's the ticker symbol, made a profit of $57.8 million. Now, let's get to some of these items. Gains on sale of investment, which was in this year's results, it was zero the year before, was Jamaican $145.6 million, and other income registered, that was in the previous year as well, but it jumped this year, ballooned $62.3 million, which carried this year, April 30th, 2022, to a profitable year. None on the core business side. I'm Mark Croskery. Have a great evening. This is Business Live.